And good afternoon, or good morning, or good evening, whatever time you find yourself watching this video. Today we have a pretty cool knife from Katsu Knives. Katsu is a company out of Hong Kong with sort of a predisposition for Japanese style knives. They're part of a conglomerate in Hong Kong called G&M Industrial, which has been around about 15 years now, give or take a year or two. It's kind of interesting. Headquarters in Hong Kong. The company really emphasizes Japanese craftsmanship and style. And they collaborated with some pretty famous Japanese knife makers like Tomoyuki Nimoto and Nakayama Hidetoshi. They've stated that their mission really is to blend heritage with innovation, etc. This particular knife, it's called the TK01. It uses premium steel, and it came out in about 2022. It's a folding knife, they call it a modern folding knife, but you'll definitely see the styling of it. And what's interesting is they provide a leather sheath for a folding knife, which pretty cool. Nice thick leather sheath. We'll put the box away. I have one other Katsu knife. It's a fixed blade that I did a review on, and I really enjoy it. This is a nice leather sheath. And here we have the TK01. It doesn't really have a name. Fit and finish for this knife, at least online, was spot on. It's a just right away, it's a hefty knife. And we'll weigh it. It's a frame lock, non-reversible pocket clip, tip-up carry, titanium, and carbon. It's almost like a fat carbon scale insert there. Let's see how much this sucker weighs. 151 grams or 5.3 ounces. So it is a stout pocket knife. Comes in a little over 4.5 inches on the scale. It's close to 5 inches or 4 3/4. Titanium scales are milled, so it's not slick, which if you watch my channel, you know I don't care for that. No thumb studs. Katsu knife. That's top flipper with some jimping. Titanium back spacer. Nice thick blade stock, bulky. Not bulky, but chunky. Perfectly centered. Let's see how the action is. Right, here we go. I'll put it down lower. Nice and smooth action, not super fast. Now, Torx S35VN steel, convex. It's a double grind here. Convex on the tip. The blade itself is about 3.5 inches long. Ergos, super feel on these ergos. Very nice. Flows. S35 steel is a very well respected, great edge protection, stonewash finish on the blade. A frame lock, making it very easy. I mean, nothing to complain about this knife. The fit and finish are stellar, as you can see That frame lock catches fairly well. One-handed operation easily. Combat deployment. Very nice. Very aggressive. Very traditional Japanese style. Reminds me a lot of one of my Kiku Matsuda knives, and I actually have one. And Kiku is a little more aggressive with his styling, but you can certainly see that the Japanese influence in these knives, right? I'll just kind of put them front and center here. Kiku made for Saw, Katsu. You know, they don't list the designer of this particular knife, only that they work in conjunction with some famous Japanese designers. But as you can see here, a lot of similarities in the knives. We've done a review on this one, my favorite knives. This S35 steel is, as you can see, it's ridiculously sharp. It's doing more damage to my desk than the paracord. Pain to sharpen, you know, S35 is easy enough to sharpen, but these complex grinds can be challenging to sharpen, but not impossible. My recommendation of this is to strop it, use a leather strop first, and then maybe a hone. With the S35, you can use a ceramic hone, that's not a big deal. With this particular knife, I'm almost positive it's running on bearings. Thoughts on this guy? Really, I'm in sort of this Japanese knife phase. It has that sort of nod towards a tenta shape, which is tip of the hat to traditional Japanese stylings. This certainly could be and would be a self-defense style knife, while that pocket clip is not necessarily a deep pocket clip because it's of the ultimate position. That's, you're gonna have this much sticking above your pocket. Not a big deal, but deploys fast, ergo's spot on. This is smooth. This carbon fiber here is relatively smooth, but on top is this nice milled titanium. The titanium is milled on all exposed surfaces, except right here in the frame lock. But again, I think this is a beautiful knife. Well done, Katsu. Now, okay. They provide a leather sheath. How would you utilize, would you carry it open like that? There is no retention in that way. So I'm guessing, I mean, not really. So, and I'll be confession time. I don't have a folding knife that has ever come with a sheath before. So I'm guessing they made it like so. And okay, fair enough to take out, but this is going to be really tough for retention purposes. It must be. If you wanted to hold it outside of its folded position just like that, you could use it as a fixed blade, but I don't know that I would. It's a neat touch, but I can't see myself utilizing that. Just saying. So I'm not going to judge this knife on that sheath because it's not a fixed blade. It does not have to go. This is an accessory. We'll put it over there. So I like this knife a lot. I'm going to give it a solid A. I'm not going to give it an A+. Why? If you see the speed in which the blade deploys, I have other flipper tab knives that they're faster and a little more authoritative, if that makes sense. With the click, it could possibly be just needing an adjustment on the pivot. I will probably do that, and if it's a substantial difference, I'll come back and give credit where credit's due. But as far as it goes now, it's fine. Comes out easy, smooth, nice lock. But except on the combat, that is nice and fast. So and again, it's not detracting a ton, because it's not obviously bad, but it's not as authoritative, as fast as I would like it to be. That's just a personal thing. Anybody else have a Katsu? They make several nice looking knives. This was by far my favorite looking. That's sort of my predisposition for the work of Kiku Matsuda and such. My personal preference weighing in there. Take that with a grain of salt, if you will. I like it. I really enjoyed the Katsu fixed blade. It's a really nice knife. So I think I'm batting 100 on, or batting 1,000. I'm not a baseball guy. You tell me what is the right way to do it. But I just think that this is a pretty cool knife. Well, I won't even say pretty cool. This is a very nice knife. It's an elegant design. I dig it a lot. And I could see myself carrying this. It's almost to that point of being too pretty. But with that blade profile, it's very stabby, which you guys know me. I like stabby. It's got that big swedge, S35 steel. Overall, just top-notch quality. Happy that I got it. I'm glad to be able to do that review of the Katsu TK01. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And look forward to showing you a new cool knife very soon. Until next time, remember, life is hard. Don't complain. Take care of yourselves out there.